Hello and welcome to Piano Shack with me, Woody. Thank you for tuning in. YouTube have just enabled the channel membership feature on my channel. In today's video, I'm going to explain what it is and how I'm going to use it to share with you a series of piano inspiration lessons. I'll give you a quick tour of the rig and how I make these videos, and I'll show you some examples. Let's get started. Channel membership is a new feature being rolled out on YouTube, and it's a way for the viewers to support their favorite creators by paying a monthly subscription fee, and in return the creator rewards those members with premium content and other kinds of perks. This gave me then the idea for a really good value reward that I can share with my channel members. Ever since I started this channel, and long before actually, I've been really passionate about sharing the knowledge I've learned over 40 years of playing piano, keyboards and synths. I want to make a series of piano inspiration lessons that will give you new creative ideas to take your playing to the next level, and above all, give you a lot of enjoyment and fun to play. Let me show you now the setup I'm using to make these videos, then I'll show you a few examples. Okay, the first thing I'd like to discuss is this metal bar here screwed onto the bookshelf. Now, the first time I made a video, and you'll be able to see an example of this in a second, is when I had the tripod down here actually standing on top of the table, and you can adjust this arm here so that it actually sticks out horizontally, which seemed fine, but I did notice as I was tapping my foot and playing the piano vigorously, it was leading to some camera shake, so I decided to change to this instead. Now we have a metal bar clamped onto a bookshelf, which is clamped onto the wall, so nothing is going to move here. And actually, as I continue to do these videos in the future, I'll probably drill some holes in the bookshelf and screw this one on with some bolts instead, so we don't need to use these clamps that make me nervous every single time. It's just a matter of time before it crashes down on the piano the way it is right now. Then we have the SM58, which is clamped on with one of these magic articulating arms, a really great accessory that's clamped onto the beam. That's picking up my vocals, of course, the commentary, the speech. And then I have another articulating arm connected to the Logitech 920, which is just a little basic webcam, but it records in 1080p and is just fine for this. That's doing, of course, a top-down view of the piano. I'm capturing the video here in OBS. You can see what the top-down view looks like. I've also overlaid a MIDI keyboard, which is a program called VMPK that I'm just cropping and overlaying onto the screen down at the bottom. I might actually move the piano down a bit and move this one over the top of the keys instead in the future to make it even better. We'll see. For the virtual MIDI keyboard, you obviously need MIDI, so I'm using the USB MIDI interface built into the P121 for that. For the audio chain then, the microphone is going into the Yamaha USB mixer over there, and then everything is being captured in Reaper, which you can see on the screen right there. Two tracks. I have one track where I have the microphone as a wave recording, and then I am capturing the MIDI. Since I'm just using the MIDI anyway, for the VMPK, I'll capture that in here. And I'm actually using a virtual instrument. I'm not capturing the audio from the piano. I'll tell you why in a second. I'm running everything through, if we can just get that one open, the Grandeur, which you voted as your favorite when we did a recent software piano shootout. So that's what you're hearing during these videos. Since I was anyway using MIDI here, I thought it'd be more convenient to record a virtual instrument, and I can capture just the MIDI input instead of another audio track, so I don't want to bog down my system too much. I did have some problems, come to think of it, with some glitches in the audio. During some lessons there was a big an audio dropout where I had an interruption to my recording. I'm not sure what it was caused by. It could be the drivers, the sound card, Reaper, Contact, or some combination of those things with OBS, but it didn't really work out very well. So in the future I am going to record this piano instead into a different audio interface and see if that solves the problem. And then finally, of course, everything has to be synced up in post-production. When I edit the videos, I have to align the audio signals with the OBS video, which isn't too bad, but when you get these audio dropouts, that throws everything out of sync, which is a bit of a pain. So as you can probably tell, I've put a lot of time, effort and thought into how to make these videos in the best possible way. So here's some lessons we could do if you want. Must know licks, like this one to the 4. Some iconic jazz riffs. Essential pop piano tunes, just like these. And even this one. Some beautiful chord voicings.
In the high life again. All the doors I close one time will open up again.
Boogie-woogie techniques. Fabulous New Orleans grooves and piano blues. Chord progressions like this 2-5. Soulful gospel playing. And Hammond organ style comping. So those were just a few ideas I had off the top of my head. And now some of them did seem to be a bit advanced. Probably I just wanted to show off a bit for you and impress you. But rest assured, the lessons will be targeted at beginner and intermediate students with even some advanced topics. So I'll try and cater for everybody. Those were my ideas, but I really want the topics for these videos to be community driven. So I'll be welcoming your suggestions and making videos depending on what you want to learn. When you make YouTube videos for public consumption, you're always under pressure to keep the tempo high, to keep the videos short, to the point, and very condensed. But I don't think that's particularly appropriate for piano lessons. But for these lessons, we are going to spend however long it takes to explore each topic in depth and thoroughly, so I can really get across the message that I'm trying to share with you. If it takes 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or an hour, it really doesn't matter. The most important thing is that we get the concept across. I'll be publishing 2 piano inspiration lessons every month, so that works out at just a couple of bucks for every lesson, which I think seems pretty reasonable value. I hope you agree. As the community grows, I have plans for more perks. We can do more frequent lessons. I would love to make some backing tracks for you. We can do live chat hangouts, maybe some live streams, and I've even got some ideas how we can have a recital where we can share each other's performances with us. And I'm always here, available to you in the chat if you have any questions on any of my videos. As you can probably tell, I'm really excited about this, and I hope some of you are as well. So if you want to become a member, just go down to where the subscribe button is normally located. On the left of that, there's a button called Join. Just click on that and you're on your way. I spent the last 3 days making 7 videos, and the first of those is published and ready for you to enjoy. And there's a special launch offer to get the ball rolling. For the first 20 people to sign up and become a member, I'll give you 2 free albums from my Bandcamp. I'll offer you Absolute Woody 1 and Absolute Woody 2 for the first 20 members. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, the price for channel membership is set by YouTube. I don't have any control over that, but it's $5 US or whatever equivalent amount it is in your region. Thank you ever so much for watching this video, and I hope to see as many of you as possible over in the members area. Cheerio.